welcome to Hobby News Daily. Give me just a moment. Let's run it back a little bit on this music. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Woo! Thank you for stopping by this Saturday night. There's a lot of people live tonight, so I appreciate anybody who has a moment to listen to me babble. We're going to talk a little bit about National, my experience, what I saw. I want to give some of my input that I'm just not hearing from other content creators. I'm actually surprised. Like, I would have expected more breaking news, more. I don't know. I'm disappointed I haven't heard from more content creators on certain stuff. First of all, let me say one thing that shocked me was I heard on Hobby Hotline this morning from the National that they were claiming that they were going to break the attendance record, which really surprised me because it didn't seem. I was only there on Thursday, just me, there Thursday, one day. And I wasn't there the whole day. I was there in the afternoon for a few hours. Didn't seem that packed to me. Also, from hearing from other people that had been there in previous years, it didn't seem more packed than it was previous years. And we're only talking like it's Saturday morning and you're already declaring that you're going to break the record from Anaheim, which was 100 plus thousand. I guess my first thought is I think that's marketing. I think it's hype and I'd want to see those numbers. And I also say this really doesn't make a difference because I think it doesn't make a difference, right? Whether 50,000 people showed up at the National or 150,000 people showed up doesn't really make a difference. I think it was a great National. I think people had a good time and went there. I don't think people left there going, oh, I was a bust. A few things that I thought were interesting. People were talking how the dealers were easier to deal with. Prices were high, but negotiations were going on. I think that's reflective of the economy. I think deals are happening in the economy. People need money. They're willing to sell stuff to get money. So I don't think that has much to do about the strength or weakness of the hobby. I also don't think anyone has ever made any claims that the hobby is dead or dying. I think people, I specifically said there was a correction taking place, and a correction mainly of behavior. So I think this was a great conference. I mean, like I said, people who went there had positive things to say. I did hear, the typical negative stories. I heard, who was telling me? Andy just mentioned this on the live a few minutes ago, that apparently there was a theft at the trade last night. The other thing I heard this from Michael Hamm, and then I heard it again from Andy, was when they ended the trade night last night, they turned the lights off. I'm like, get out. That's a terrible thing to do. Think about the potential for theft there. And turn the lights off and just grab cards and stuff like that, or people run out, or I don't know. There's always going to be some challenges. Overall, I think from what I've heard, it was a monster success. Again, I don't think the numbers really mean much at all. For me, my takeaway, the hottest thing from the National, in my opinion, this year, the thing that people were talking about and buzzing about were the silver packs and the black boxes, but silver packs more than anything. Now, but think about last year and previous years, people were buzzing about other things. eBay 2 years ago was probably the biggest buzz at the National. It was when in 2021, it was in Chicago, and they were making the Michael Jordan cards and some other cards. They were giving them away. That was big buzz. There was also a lot of other giveaways in 2021. I mean, I know there was an ice cream truck giving away like an 86 Fleer or something like that. There's a lot of giveaways in 2021. Now, again, that was after the National was skipped. I did not attend, but I heard people. Last year in Atlantic City, I went, and I thought, again, a lot of wonderful promotions, giveaways. Zero Cool had probably, again, think about last year, that was one of the hottest giveaways too. Zero Cool, those packs, that was hot. That was a hot giveaway. This year, there was nothing, in my opinion, that was hot that you did not have to pay for. You had to have money to get anything hot this year. Even the whatnot giveaway that they did, I thought was poorly organized. I didn't even understand what it was until I listened to Junk Wax Hero Mike explain it to me. I was like, oh, so I just kind of a raffle, just take a shot. I mean, okay. And I guess the more people who followed you, the more chances you had of winning that. So I don't know. I just thought that was disappointing. I love the break that happened last year, the '86 Fleer. I don't know why they do more of that. You could do a different product. You could have done a series of products and got more people involved in breaks. Um, I don't know. I just thought my big takeaway from this year's national was that there just was no. I'm seeing getting some comments here too, so I'm going to get over to comments in a second. I'm going to have some highlights. I'm also going to share with you guys cards that I got. I got a lot of stuff tonight. I have a terrible cough. Um, I just didn't think. I thought corporate sponsorships had scaled back money. I thought they invested in booths, but not the biggest booth. Like I said, there was zero cool wasn't there. The main vendors that I talked to were Panini, eBay, Fanatics, and there was a fourth. I put Panini down twice. There was a fourth. I'll also say I had three main goals in my Panini, or sorry, my national experience, and I got all three of those accomplished. Um, and I also say this too. I was in like a ninja. I would have liked to stay longer, but I didn't have to. Like I said, I got everything I wanted to get done accomplished. I'll say I walked the floor a couple times in a couple hours. I didn't stop at everybody's booth and look at everything, right? In fact, I was looking for people more than I was cards, and I couldn't find certain people. I mean, there were so many people at certain places I couldn't find them. So that was a good sign. The number one thing that I did at the National was I got my Panini redemptions exchanged. I'm going to do a video on this later on because I think it's important. I think something that I learned about the redemptions is I think there's a lot of misinformation in redemptions. I think there's a lot of hate, and there is a lot of hate and frustration with Panini redemptions. Trust me, I've been on that receiving side. But I think if people understand this and you play the game right, huh, you can do damn well on these black boxes. Again, I'll make a separate video on this and explain my conversation with the person about the black boxes, but I will tell you this. And I'm surprised why no one else has said this, why no one else has come out and said, here's what goes on. These aren't loaded boxes. Like the guy at Black Backyard Breaks, they showed Sports Card Radio talking about he got loaded boxes. I saw Black Jaded Wolf open up like 9 of the boxes. Her boxes were pretty good. Here's what I'll tell you. When you talk to Panini at the desk about your exchanging your redemptions for black boxes, they are calculating a valuation of your redemptions based on several things, including eBay comps. And then based on that valuation, they're going to go in that room and they're going to pick boxes that in that valuation. For example, if you're waiting on about $1,000 in a RPA in football, they're going to go back there and they're going to pull a black box out that's a football with a valuation of around $1,000. Maybe it's 1,500 and under. Maybe it's 2,000 under. Maybe it's 1,000 under. Whatever it is, but there's a valuation. They're assigned those boxes. So I do believe the customer service people go in the back. And my understanding, this is my assumption, okay? I can't prove this. Is I think they have stickers on there, red, yellow, green, that show you the valuation of the sport. And they take those boxes, they pick the sticker off, and they hand the customer that. Because I know they're doing something back there. So they are picking out, oh, I got a customer, he's going to get $6,000 black boxes or better. And I'll give you why I assume this. If you look, some of the black boxes will be like a Dwayne Wade. That is not $1,000 black box. That's more likely a $400, $500, $250 redemption, right? So I think there are these lower level black boxes. I think some of the bigger ones, right? Curry, I think it's interesting. I think Curry's like an easy $1,000, maybe it's a $2,000 black box. You see a lot of Steph Curry 101s, and it's an on-card auto, and that holds value. But and I'm talking too much about the black boxes right now, but that was the first thing I did. That was so important in my trip because I went there first. Now, I had an appointment for later in the afternoon, but I got there and went there directly, got in line immediately, spoke to them, had extra time. They weren't rushed, so I could ask questions, learned a lot. I got 2 black boxes while I was in line. I talked to these guys. They were buying them immediately because here's the deal. If you walk away with a black box, they're easy to open and see what's in them. But if you want to sell one right there, you can sell them in right after you get online for cash. And I sold one of mine for $700 in cash. Now, I took the lower amount. I'm sure I could have asked for more because somebody told me they're going for 700, 1,000. I was like, I'll take 700 for one. And that 700, like I said, covered my expenses for the trip. Covered my drive, covered my gas, my food, the things I bought. That put me in the happy spot. I then brought cards with me I was going to sell or trade or whatever. I didn't feel that pressure to do that anymore. So I just can't explain to you how important that Panini trip was. Also spoke to Panini about some other things. I ran into a Panini person. And I'll come back to this, talking about football and autos a little bit later on. But I had a really good conversation with Panini. Um, what do I have here? Oh, silver packs. So another quick lesson learned was there's a lot of misinformation at the National and the silver packs because you have Panini silver packs and you have Topps silver packs, but they're actually Topps soccer, baseball, and F1. Okay, so three different packs, and they're in the silver, but you're not getting a Topps silver pack which is random. You're getting either a Topps baseball, a Topps soccer, or a Topps F1. And I like that Topps did that. They were very specific. I wish I had a checklist for this stuff. It looked like a very good product. Quality cards, like the Bowman were Bowman quality with different images. I don't know soccer well enough or F1, but my understanding is I think they were similar, different images. There were one of ones in the product. I think you saw Card Cutter 2, or not Card Cutter 2, Card Collector 2 got one of the one of ones. It was a very rich, dense, well-designed product. I have to applaud Topps for doing that. Now, to be honest, the National is known. Here's a secret, guys. The National is known for the Panini gold and silver packs. For years, you buy the Panini gold and silver packs because you buy them when you get to go to the VIP party. Panini's VIP party used to be the bomb. I don't know if it's as big as going on tonight, but it used to be the shizit. Is that a word, shizit? But and you'd get that package with gold packs and silver packs, and you watch like years ago, last year, that was the package to have, the silver packs Panini. In fact, I want to remind everybody, and you should troll Run Good Life for this. Remember last year, Run Good Life went out and bought packs, the silver packs that he overcharged his customers for to resell them and break them, that he bought from David Adams. And they came and sent David Adams an email trying to extort more packs from them because he said the packs were so terrible because his packs were I don't know what he said, made some terrible claims. And he came out and did a retraction video, apologized for that. But again, this shows the quality of persons. I'll just leave it at that. That's what I remember. I remember that about Run Good Life. I can't wait to see him opening silver packs this year and overcharging his customers for them again. It won't be the Panini ones. He'll know better this year. He'll be getting the baseball packs or something like that. The baseball packs, dude, we're going for $60 to $75, and that blows my mind. Again, they're Bowman. You have Bowman first. You have Bowman autographs. I think you could chase Ellie, Andrews in there. Panini's biggest chase was they did have a Victor Wembanyama, but I only saw one, and every silver pack I saw sucked. Like I don't, it wasn't worth, in my opinion, the chance to chase a silver pack in Panini. But I thought it was great marketing of how Topps really sold. Now Topps' fault was every day they ran out of those packs. So for me being there one day, I went there. I wanted to get a hobby box. By the time I would have purchased my hobby box and got other Topps and redemptions, they already sold out. So I could not get the silver packs on my one-day trip to the National. That was a miscalculation in my planning. Oh, man. After that, though, the next thing I wanted to do, and I'll just make a quick comment about this. I went and tracked down signatures for soldiers and dropped off the donation I had, which was the Fanatics Josh Young autograph card. When I was there, I also ran into a friend of mine. And that friend of mine gave me a little insight on what's going on with Panini and autographs. Now, we'll say this. I spoke to a Panini person and I spoke to a Topps person. And I said to both of them, I said, look, you don't have to confirm or deny anything I'm going to say, but here's my assumption. I'm assuming that Panini has a batch of sticker autos for CJ, for Bryce, and the other dude, the other third quarterback that is exclusive to Fanatics. I feel like Panini's got a batch of their sticker autographs, and they're holding on to those, and they're going to be able to release those throughout the year on products. And the Fanatics person said, interesting. I didn't think they could do that. I don't know if that's going to happen. He just kind of was, he played dumb and surprised, and we both agreed it's going to be interesting with what products will come out. Like, well, then, well, I mean, like, here's what I kind of said to him. If that's the case, like if Fanatics is going to have exclusivity to Bryce and CJ, what is Fanatics making or cooking in the football world? They haven't said anything about it, but they wouldn't make those guys exclusive with autographs to not do any product with them. Do you see what I'm saying? Like something's got to come out with CJ and Bryce this year. And if not, giving. If not, man, Neo, those CJ Stroud Panini card that you bought with the sticker auto is fire. So what the Panini person said to me was, and I don't want to misquote them, and I don't want to give their name and get them in trouble for maybe they should have said this. I mean, they know who I am. They knew I was going to talk about this, but my understanding was he said there's a time limit that comes up very soon before the season starts where Panini has to use up the sticker autos they have of CJ, Bryce, and the third dude. And that shocked me. I'm like, so you can't hold those and release them on like NT? There's not going to be any NT, Panini NT with these guys? And he just looked at me with a look of no. He didn't say no. He did not know, with a look of confirmation of no. I would have read it as he's saying no. And that shocks me. Now, I'll also say this too. I don't want to misquote this information to be wrong. Everybody's like, oh, Ziggy just reported that Panini's got the lockup on these guys. I'm surprised that no one else talked about this at the show. Like, there's other YouTube content creators who have the same interest that I do that would have talked to the same person or persons. Why has no one else discussed this? So I'm going to keep my eyes on it. I have to assume, my assumption would be, look for some Panini product or products, which would be licensed, that would have CJ and Bryce on it. And look for Fanatics to come out with some type of NFL product in the fall or 2020. What is it, 2024 in like January? That makes sense. Just my assumption. You see, the other things I talked to somebody about, I talked to somebody at Fanatics about Fanatics Live. I talked to somebody about eBay, about the Vault. Let me share some cards with you guys. And I'm going to go check the comments because I do have 15 fucking comments, man. That's fucking awesome. Pardon my language. But I want to share this with you guys. So I will say, I felt as I was driving up, I was listening to people talk about what they're buying. It's like I listened to two content creators talk about Wildcard, how great Wildcard was, and Wildcard. And I talked to a guy at the Wildcard booth. Told me, yeah, I bought this stuff. I got 2 Purdy autographs in a box. I'm like, damn, got Purdy and Pickett and all these freaking autographs. And this one guy opened up 2 of these signature packs, and he got 2 quarterbacks. I'm like, man, I'm gonna try some. So I got 10 of these packs. I don't think I have them around me anymore, but each pack has an autograph in there. Right, so I figured if I'm going to buy something, I want guaranteed autographs. Okay, I don't like, like I put it this way, I got all these beautiful, low-numbered, non-licensed football cards. This one's numbered to 2. This is numbered to 6. That's great. That's fucking great. But in my opinion, if it's not an autograph or if it's not licensed, it's crap. So I chased these autographs on Wildcard, and I don't think so. I bought 10 packs. I don't think I did very well. I got this dude. You guys tell me if these people are good. And this is on a different color, but it's not numbered. But this is a freaking, what is he, a wide receiver? No, linebacker. Linebackers can't be good to have. Number to 25, a safety. I mean, come on. Kyle Hamilton. This first guy was Zagobi McClain. I think he's from Auburn. I can't even tell. Here's the only quarterback I got. Mackenzie Milton. Number to 100. Let's hope he ends up being somebody because he's the only quarterback I got. Number out of 10. Running back. This dude. Jarian Ely. It looks like Mississippi. Numbered. I'm not going to talk about them all, but I just don't think. I thought you're going to get at least one good auto out of 10 packs, right? You can't get 10 bad autos, can you? But I did. Like an offensive lineman, right? Yeah, offensive lineman. And I got this dude. I know he's like a Georgia beast, but he's a defensive lineman and a cornerback. Terrible. I will tell you, I was gonna again get these autographs, and I was like, you know what I'll do? I'm going to send them to Arena Club and get them graded. I don't think I'd spend $5 on getting these cards graded. Maybe I'll look at them more and be wrong about it. I'll correct myself. What else did I get? Oh, I did win this. I won these. These are again wild cards. These are slabbed. This dude is what's his name? Kobe Bryant. Oh, funny. The football player. Clearly. 5 of 5. 3 of 5. Tyler, somebody. Is he a running back? And this is numbered to 4. So you see a little pattern here. One's numbered to 5, one's numbered to 4, this one's numbered to 3. The low numbering is very classy. Gets my attention. This is Jeremy Ruckett. Looks like Tennessee, or I'm sorry, Titans, Ohio State maybe. I thought I knew this guy. Wide receiver, Shaquille Shakir. 2 of 2. 1 of 2. Beautiful looking cards, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then my 1 of 1, Sky Moore. All these autographs, all 15 of them for $100. Is that a good deal? Is Sky Moore good? These are beautiful cards. I wish I just got a Pickett or a Purdy, one of those. I just wanted one of them, a Pickett or a Purdy. I also got some cryptocurrency cards, man. I'm going to save that for later. I'm going to grade that stuff. Let me check the chat. I had dental work done recently. God, it hurts. Chit chat. There we go. I just lost my chit chat. There we go. Oh, I am going to open that black box up. It's up there, Vlog Thinker. Hello, everyone. What's up? Biggie Hurt, Pennsylvania Sports History More. Man, I had a good drive to Pennsylvania. What's up, Mr. Infuego? Thanks for having me on your show, man. Chit-chatting. It's good to have people listening in, man. I thought the same thing, dude. In fact, here's something I thought was really tasteless. While the National is going on, what's his nuts? Josh Luber is posting pictures of himself in Italy with like forward, backward, him and his girlfriend, I guess. I'm like, you know the National is going on. Everybody following you is in the card world. All these card people oh, it's great. Glad you're moving forward. I'm like, Josh, why would you do this? Why are you in Italy and during the National you're posting pictures of yourself? That seems really weird to me. In fact, what I posted, my comment back was 0 cool. Like, this is 0 cool. Like, what you're doing is 0 cool. Oh, by the way, we're at the National. There's no 0 cool. No 0 cool. What I will tell you, at the Fanatics booth, there was this dude who you could tell. I don't want to say this wrong, but you could tell he was just hired to be there to sell. He didn't know anything about the product. He was there selling the new Fanatics. The new Stranger Things $50 boxes, which I offered him cash. He only accepted credit cards. I didn't want to use my credit card, so I was like, well, I have cash with me because I had cash from my $500, my $700 from the black box. But they did have this new Stranger Thing Netflix box. When I asked him about it, he knew nothing about it. He didn't understand it. I said, are there autos in this? I don't know. It was really terrible customer service from that one person. I don't mean, but he was terrible. 0 cool. Jet back and forth. Yeah, Gary Vee is live right now with some board game. Yeah, I know. I saw kids playing it. I'd say Gary Vee, there's not a single person, I mean, myself included, he's not going to at least respect his hustle and what he's done. I mean, it's amazing to me that he's created this whole card game, this whole genre. He's got little stuffed animals. He made a game out of it. I won't lie, I got his autograph. He was giving autographs. I'm like, well, why would I not? I mean, I've seen people get his autograph and sell them. So not that I'm necessarily going to sell mine, but I'm definitely going to get it graded. Man, it's good to see everybody out here. Look at this. Loaded boxes for these big hits are already sold. Well, here's my thought on loaded boxes. In the product, I worry about loaded product, like hobby boxes and jumbo boxes going to certain people. When it comes to the black boxes, the white boxes, those Monopoly promotional boxes they shipped, those I definitely think are loaded. And I do think that they have the ability to pull out the right loaded boxes. But I don't know. Like, I don't think, for example, the Backyard Breaks guys got loaded black boxes. I talked about this earlier. I just don't think that's what happened, but I could be wrong. It does have an interesting economy. What is a white sparkle pack worth? It depends on the product and depends on the sport. It's funny you say that because back in the day, there was one white sparkle. You'd say white sparkle and go, oh, the white sparkle, because that was Prism Basketball. Prism Basketball was the white sparkle. And I want to say this originated in, I think, 2016 or 17. Somebody will probably know better than I will. God, I want to say it's 16 with Ben Simmons. Because here's the thing: in 2016, when Ben Simmons, which was the number one, he was the next, LeBron James, and before Zion, before Victor, he was the European dude, right? LSU 1 year, he had changed the NBA. He decided not to have any autographs in Panini's products, so they went all big on refractorizing everything. That's where the Silver Prism took off. That's where Flawless, the Diamond took off, and I think that's where the Sparkle came out. I think they were like, "Hey, how can we make some more Prism cards? Like, let's make some white sparkles." And white sparkles again were Prism only. And I think later on they went Prism Football, and they went Prism every freaking product, and now they're White Sparkle Optic, White Sparkle. You name the product, dude. White Sparkle Contenders, White Sparkle Recon, White Sparkle Monopoly. The problem with Panini Silver Packs is a checklist. You get 2 cards. Yeah, I agree. Not only that, the Panini ones have 1 base in every pack, so you're really only getting 1 hit. Where the other ones, I think, have 3 base and 1 hit. So you're getting and those base could be a hit themselves, so that makes sense. Like there's not a single base in the Panini that you're like, ooh, I'm glad I got that one. Where like you can get a Drew Jones base or an Ellie base, and that's a pretty good hit, or a first base or something like that. First base. They don't have enough time now to produce. Well, I agree with you. They don't. It's funny. Here's my thought on that: was like I love the black boxes, and I thought to myself, and again, I'll talk about this in the video. I think there might have been a market to go out and buy low value Panini redemptions in the mass. I get 20, 30, 40 of them, all under like 10 or 20 bucks on eBay, and then wait and then go to the national and exchange it for black boxes. But I don't know if there's a play for that anymore. I think there was a few years ago. I think people were definitely doing it. I think this might have been the last year. I think Panini is going to lose a lot. And I think, I don't know, there might still be another year or two on that. So we'll see. I might try to do that. I might try to amass some more redemptions. As a kid, I go to imagine card companies were 3 to 4 years ahead of products. Yeah, that's not the case. They're not that far thinking. Yeah, I don't know college football very well either. Like I know quarterbacks, but I don't know the players. I do not know the players. What else did I want to show you guys? Oh, I got these really cool little eBay gave away these little, what are they called, the Pro Stars or something like that. I forget what it was, but that was something else. It was a giveaway though. It hasn't, like, I don't know, it's like a stuffed doll. Oh, we talked about the lights out. Silver packs. What do I have here? RGL. Silver packs. Oh, that's right. Ryan Good Luck in the silver packs. Panini, eBay, Fanatics Live. That's all I really want to talk about, guys. Yeah, you should definitely try to go, man, if you can. I'm going to definitely go for a day again. I really enjoyed the last 2 years. I went for one day, and I was successful. I had a mission, went in, got out, and profited both times. So I went in there selling or trading or had a deal already done. But, I didn't go there to buy stuff. I don't know which one of these cards I would even grade now. And again, I have to grade them in the arena. I'll do some research. Well, guys, thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe.